Alright, so here we have a show match between myself playing Naya Feather and trying out this new cantrip heavy deck. Starting out with a pretty cool opening hand. Should be alright against this Esper control deck, which I had a bad time against in a few minutes ago, but I hope to turn them around. I'm on the play, so really all I can do turn one most of the time is play a tap land and pass.
Sweet. And I will do much the same. Pass.
Okay, see what we can find. So we got probably the best turn 2 against this deck here, which is Season of Growth. Enchantment lets me draw cards whenever I cast cantrips and combat tricks and stuff. Pass
Okay. Sweet. And I will play this land and play Footrager.
Okay, yeah, that's something I probably should have thought about. I've only got one creature. Should probably take Reckless Rage here, to be honest.
I think I'm going to take the Advantage Vanguard. Surveil. I'll put this card on top. Pass.
Come on, get it. Oh. Never didn't have it. Go to 18. Play a 10th District Legionnaire. Trigger the Scry one.
Oh god.
That's a pretty good card. So I'll top that. And I think we just attack for 2.
Take 2.
Your go.
Draw. I think I play this land and pass the turn.
Ooh. Attack. Draw. Combat.
Yep.
Attack for 2.
No blocks.
Okay, I'm gonna give it +1/+0, and I want to draw a card. And it also triggers this, lets me scry 1 and put a counter on it. And I also scry 1. I also draw a card from this Season of Growth, so I'm going to scry 1 and then draw 2 cards. That fine?
Yep. Oh god.
Ooh, another creature. That's good. So I'll draw 2. Yep. So that's 4 damage coming in here.
Take 4.
Yep.
4 damage.
You'll go.
Instep, I'll cast downwards.
In response, I'll give it protection from black.
Yep.
Scry 1 again and draw 2 more cards.
That was busted.
Yeah, that's a good card. Draw 2.
You draw 2?
Oh, draw 1.
Yeah, draw
Yes,
one.
because God's Willing doesn't let me draw a card. It's just 1 card.
So you scry 2, draw 1.
Yeah, scry. Yeah.
And 10th Legion gets another counter.
It does.
Yep.
Yeah. There's too many triggers on this deck.
Play 2.
This is like my.
Restless Content.
Okay. Exile.
Okay. Gain 2. Pass turn.
Draw. Okay, let's go Dreadhorde Arcanist. Tap like that. Scry 1. Don't think I need that. Go.
Tap. Draw.
Just really hoping to get another attack in with this. And if that doesn't work, maybe the next one will.
So I need to find some answers. So I'll cast. That's it.
Yeah, that shuts off my Season of Growth pretty well, so.
And I'm going to -2. Have a look for some cards. And I'll reveal this other Narset. Put it in my hand. And I'm also going to cast Footrager.
Yeah, alright. Got another Dreadhorde, another Legionnaire, Domri's Ambush, Reckless Rage, and a Season of Growth. Again, Reckless Rage. Totally viable pick.
What is it? No target?
I can deal damage to my own creatures, thus triggering prowess and stuff like that, you know?
Deals damage to creature you don't control. Okay.
Oh, yeah, so I guess it actually does nothing.
Can I even take this? Put it on the counter attack. That's what we don't control.
Yeah, so I
I
could
think I'll
use
take
Domri's
the-
Ambush to kill Narset next turn, so that's
Yeah.
the thing.
I think I'll take Domri's Ambush. I think it will still die from this.
Yeah, it's going to die either way, I guess. I guess if you take the 10th District Legionnaire, then I'll...
Given my hand, I'll take this. And then hopefully I can pick up the rest next turn. Surveil one. I'll put this in the grave. That's the turn.
Okay. Draw. If I could pump the toughness... if I could pump the power of the Arcanist, I could Domri's Ambush from the graveyard, but I don't have one of those at the moment. So I guess all I can do really is go 10th District Legionnaire and go to combat. I'm going to attack both at Narset. I think there's no point in flashing back Defiant Strike or God's Willing. Yeah, because we'll just exile it and I'm not really going to be getting any card draw because of Narset, so...
Doesn't have to target that, right?
Hmm?
You could potentially Defiant Strike this and then attack me for one.
Yeah, it does get one more damage in, but... What if, I guess I could get full value anyway. I think this is fine.
Yeah.
I want to be able to draw the card as well because I think card advantage really matters in this matchup.
True.
So I'm
Narset
gonna
dies.
attack 3 at Narset. And... Pass.
Draw. And number 6. Okay, I'll play that. I think I still need to go digging, so I'll cast another Narset. And -2 for the top 4. And I do like that Kai's Wrath.
Hmm.
And I'll pass the turn.
Well, I guess you'll have to use that eventually, so I probably just don't want to cast creatures anymore. It's pretty solid. Yeah, it's not a bad draw. I think I'm just going to go... yeah, I'm going to go Domri's Ambush. This deals damage to Narset and gets 2 counters on it.
I think I'm going to counter that.
Still gets 1 counter.
Yep.
And I get to scry 1.
Yep, and I'll gain 3. I'll go to 17.
Actually, yeah, I kind of need 4th land. Attack Narset for 3 and you for 1.
As it does, I'll take 1.
Yep. Pass the turn.
Cool. Well,
I feel like I could fight through this, but maybe like a random 3 mana Teferi could just slow me down enough that I'll not be able to get back into it.
I'll cast Kai's Wrath. White.
Fine. They go away.
Hopefully I can rebuild. Pass.
Draw my land, play it. Go to 16. Cast Feather.
Yep.
And just scry 1. Yeah, that's a good card. Pass.
Untap. Draw.
Basically, the only cards I don't want to draw here are Reckless Rages.
Right. I'll cast a Fury.
Yep.
And I'll bounce this feather.
Fine.
And draw a card. And then I'm going to cast Lord Erasure.
Gross. Three Thought Erasures? Why can't I just draw like 3 feathers? That'd
Yeah.
probably be bad actually.
Guess I can take either of the creatures. I'll get rid of the feather. I think I can deal with that the turn after. So,
Okay.
spell. Put that in the graveyard.
Two,
Pass the turn.
2 cards now.
Yeah, 2
Yeah.
cards in hand.
Versus my 4. Play my second Arcanist. Scry 1. Don't want a 5th land. I think that's just a bit too many, so I'll bottom. And I'll send it back.
Yeah. Play this. Cast Goblin.
Yeah, that resolves.
Yep.
Discard.
Gain 3.
I'll discard a Season of Growth.
This one.
Yep.
Pass the turn.
Tap. Draw. Alright, I've got to use for this Reckless Rage, I guess. Target this and this.
Yep.
Trigger. Draw a card. Stacked. Go to combat.
Yep.
Attack to fairy. Flashback Defiant Strike.
Yep.
Give it +1/+0. Draw 2
Can't
cards.
cast it.
You're right. So that means I just don't do anything.
It's very text
So
one.
it takes 1. You're right. Jeez. Guess I play another Dreadhorde then. Scry 1.
Yep. That's my hand.
Yep, that's good. Go. Might be needing more threats soon. I feel a wipe coming.
Wish a wipe was coming. Pass the turn.
Oh, you wish? Alright. Well, that's good then. Draw. Attack to fairy for 2.
It's very text 2.
Brilliant. Yeah, I can cast this safely.
I don't want that.
Sure.
If I draw a wipe, they won't die. So.
And your turn.
Okay. I think I tapped wrong too.
Alright. I'm just gonna get insane value next turn off these Dreadhorde Arcanists, so I'm feeling pretty good. He's top decking.
Kaya's Wrath.
Sigh.
Right.
God's willing
Hopefully I
doesn't
can draw
stop
some more.
Kai's Wrath,
Pass the turn.
so I just have to top deck another creature. Yeah, cast this creature. You'll go.
That's good. Dreadhorde got it. Run the Dreadhorde.
Mm-hmm.
So what have we got?
Mm.
I could take your
I think
Dreadhorde
it's a bit.
Arcanists, and then if you
too
could,
late now.
I could take your Dreadhorde Arcanists, and then use the removal. Though I guess I'd have to buff them, which I can't do.
How do you buff? Yeah, well, you don't have any 1 mana spells in there.
And Feather isn't great for me either. I'll take my Planeswalkers anyway. Cards in hand. 2.
Yeah, that
So-
Kai's Wrath into Command the Dreadhorde is a pretty strong draw. I don't think I can come back now.
I'm gonna target these 3.
Yeah. Was that 10?
Yep.
You want to get another 12 worth CMC? Maybe?
I think I'll live. I'll go to 10. No, I'll go to 12.
You go to 12, yeah.
Gain 3, you lose. Gain 3 and discard a card.
Yeah. Discard God's Willing. Well, look at what it's doing me now.
-2 this.
Yeah.
Then I'll put that in my hand. Mr. Teferi.
don't mind me just wallowing in my shame here.
I think I'll just +1 this. Even if I bounce this, it doesn't do much good. So, pass turn.
Pass.
Nothing with scooping, James. You can go to sideboards.
Never scoop, never scoop.
Never scoop.
Never scoop.
I could.
I threw card. 2-3.
Oh, that does the base damage?
Yep.
Alright.
It's any target. The card is nuts.
Teferi.
Yep. Still in this.
+1. Draw card.
No, I'm not. Now I'm definitely not in this.
-1.
Like a useless God's willing I can't even cast. Alright, for the post sideboard games, basically I just want to take out some dead cards and the slightly less effective combat tricks. So Reckless Rage, I did find a target last game, but it was stuck in my hand for so long that I feel like it would have been just much better as like some random other combat trick. I'm taking out Collision Colossus mostly because I don't think I can risk most of the time going for the extra damage that it can give me, and there's no real flyers in the deck that I want to worry about, so there's really not that much use to it. And Defiant Strike just because it's the worst combat trick in the deck. I don't want to take out any creatures because there's only 19 in there and I really need to have them on the board in order to actually do anything, so don't want to take out any of those. I'm bringing in 3 Veil of Summer, counter target, well, it says your spells can't be countered this turn and you draw a card, and my permanents get protection from blue and black, so it pretty much does everything in this matchup. So, or I get hexproof, not protection, you know, same thing. And then I've got Prison Realm, which is an Oblivion Ring for creatures and planeswalkers. So yeah, basically everything. Basically swap it out for Reckless Rage because it has more targets. So there you go.
So on my sideboard, I've got a bit of a different. Obviously, my deck's a bit different, so I've got a bit of a different approach. For the cards I'm taking out 1 Elder Spell, 2 Absorbs, and 1 Oath of Kaya. So the Elder Spell, there's no real targets for it in the deck. I don't really win by putting all my counters on my Planeswalkers at this point. So the Absorbs feel a bit slow. I don't really want to be countering his threats. I want to be taking them out of his hand or dealing them with the board wipe. Kind of 2v1ing him. 2 for 1ing him. I took out 1 Oath of Kaya, just simply because quite often the 3 damage it gets from entering isn't enough to kill his threats, so he ends up with quite big threats, which some of them end up being 8 or 9 power, and just dealing them 3 damage isn't often enough to kill them. Even though he's attacking me and gaining the incidental life, attacking my planeswalkers, and the incidental life is nice, it's probably not the best. Regarding the cards I'll bring in, I'm bringing in Into the God Eternals. It can does slightly more damage, so it can deal with feathers and a couple of other things. The Amass is also quite nice for blocking, and the life gain is always quite nice as well. And I'm also bringing in 2 Mortifiers. I can deal with some of his enchantments that sit out there a bit more easily, and extra creature removal is always great in this matchup. So.
And if I scry to the top with a lot of my cards, you can screw that up with Into the God Eternals as well by milling me, so...
Oh, that's true. I didn't actually think about that.
Some minor thing.
Yeah.
Alright, well I'm going first again because I lost, so I kept an okay hand, so I'll just lead on a tap land and pass.
Sweet. I think I'm going to do the same. Pass.
Alright, that card was pretty good. We'll just start off with a Dreadhorde Arcanist and a passing into the turn.
I'm going to cast Blood Rager. Hopefully take his best threat.
Alright, well, my best threat's already on the board.
What does this do?
Everything.
Draw a card in front of cast a blue or black spell this turn. Can't be cast this turn. Permanents you control gain hexproof from protection from blue until the end of turn. Okay,
So
that is
basically,
ridiculous.
It counters counter spells, removal spells, and discard spells.
I'll take the
And I
Dreadhorde
draw a card.
Arcanist.
So, yeah. Alright.
And also Veil. And I'll leave that on top. And hopefully I can find a way to get rid of that. Pass turn.
Draw.
Did you surveil?
You did, you're right.
Yep.
I surveil to the top. Alright, got another good draw. That's very good because we kept a kind of land heavy hand and we just keep drawing the gas.
Please no feather.
Temple Garden tapped. We're gonna main phase Defiant Strike this Arcanist.
Yep.
Draw a card from the Defiant Strike. And then we're gonna attack you for 2 and flashback Defiant Strike, drawing another card and making it 3 damage.
Take 3.
And I pass the turn.
Sweet. Untap. Draw. So as much as I want to cast this, I can't. I am going to cast Oath of Kai.
Resolves.
Okay. And into the bandit for trigger, deal 3 to this.
In response, I'll cast Veil of Summer.
Yep.
So this has protection from black and blue now, and I draw a card because you cast a black spell this turn.
Yep. Pass the turn.
Attack. Draw. Now do I want to play a second creature into a turn 4 possible Kai's Wrath? I feel like I just want to leave. Well, this guy's not much of a threat at the moment. This is the only problem.
You've technically drawn so many cards, it's almost okay, right?
Yeah, this guy has drawn me 3 cards. I think I can afford it. So we're going to play our 10th District Legionnaire and attack you for 3. And I think it's worth flashing back Veil of Summer now because this guy might die soon and I just want to get the triggers. Although I don't get to draw a card, I'll just scry one. Yeah, I won't be able to flash it back anytime soon, so I might as well just flash it back. Give my guy another power.
Does it actually target?
So I take 4.
No, I don't. It doesn't target.
Yeah, just
So
leave it in
take
your
3.
no.
So I just leave it in my
Yeah,
yard.
there's no,
Yeah,
There's no targets.
Yeah.
So it's just 3 damage.
Sweet. Take 3.
I guess I'll play another tap land. Your go.
Untap. Draw.
Yeah, you got Kai's Wrath. He's thinking too much.
Oh, I have an Alan, so I couldn't cast it
Oh,
if I
there's no
could.
double black and no double white. Oh, then that makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Don't have it quite yet. I could dig and try and find it. So what I might do is I'm going to cast... So these are my 2 options. I can cast this with this. This gives me another turn.
Just taking a cheeky peek.
Oh, can you see the screen? Oh. This will keep him off a turn, I think. So I'll cast Fairy Time Raveler.
Yep.
And -3, I'll put this linked with haste. So I'll put this one back.
Okay.
In your hand. And I'll draw a card. And then next turn, hopefully, I have some more options. And I'll pass the turn.
Wasn't the worst turn ever for me. I'm glad I'm not drawing lands constantly. I think that's really what I needed in order to stay in this game now. I can attack Teferi, I suppose. I want to play another creature. Is it too greedy? I think I want to try and kill you fast, while also removing your threats, instead of just removing Teferi. So I'm going to play a Gruul Spellbreaker with haste, and attack Teferi for 2 and you for 3.
Alright, I will take 3.
Does it trigger both the fire?
It will.
Both of Kai does trigger.
So this one will trigger, so I get 2.
And I'll go to 18. Yep. So we go damage.
Spirit will die.
Yep. And I'll pass.
That, draw. This could be a little bit greedy, but should be good.
Okay, still no, not the right mana. I guess you might not even have it in hand at this point.
So Oath of Kaya,
Yeah,
deal 3 to this.
sure.
I better tap correctly.
And gain 3.
Yep. Yep, and I'll go through that and go to
You
16.
need to tap a white and a
White.
or a black.
Yeah, so does that work? Yes, it does. Sweet. There we go. And then I will also cast Bulldozer.
Sure. Got an Arcanist, an Ambush, and a Prison Realm. You're just not playing enough Planeswalkers for me to kill. Or at least have ones that I can just attack.
I'm so sad about that. Okay, I'll take the Treatable Arcanist. Don't really want him to have another creature.
Sure.
And I'll Surveil.
Hey.
I've got that in the graveyard. And I'll pass the turn.
Okay, at this point I kind of just don't want to be worried overly much about Kai's Wrath anymore. Fortunately I can't trigger this Legionnaire anymore because I'm just drawing removal spells. I'm just going to attack for 2.
I'll take 2.
Your turn.
Untap. Draw. Cards in hand.
3.
3. Okay. And play God to Shrine untapped. Take 2.
It's always a good sign for me.
Is it though? I now have double white and double black.
Clearly I'm
But I'm going to play this.
going to have something
It's like a
ridiculous
bell
on me. Alright.
So you discard a card, and I gain 3.
I think I'm going to discard Prison Realm.
And I'll pass the turn.
Alright, so you got double blue. It's not. That doesn't mean don't think I have to worry about too much because of that. So I'm going to go Domri's Ambush, which puts 2 counters on my Legionnaire, and then it deals its power to your Bellhorn.
Yep.
4 damage, and I
So
scry 1.
takes 4.
That's nice. Hopefully I don't get this. I just want to ride off this 10 District Legionnaire for the rest of the game.
Alright,
So
take
attack
4.
for 4 and pass.
That's it.
I'm going to hold this in my hand just in case of another Bellhorn.
And I'm now going to play Teferi.
Yeah.
And I'm -3 targeting this.
That goes
Third from the
third.
top.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
Pass the turn.
Ooh, that discarding Prison Realm might have punished me a little bit. Yeah. Oh well, I guess I play a land and pass.
Sorry.
Gonna have to hope there's maybe another creature
This one.
coming soon.
For a card. Not sure it's going to get better for you, unfortunately.
No. I think if I'd kept Prison Realm, I would have been in a much better position. But it's still
Better.
probably pretty bad.
So I'm going to cast. That's it.
Yep.
And -2. And I'll keep this into the God Eternals
Yep.
for the impending
that's
the
thing.
10th District Legionnaire. And I'll also play another Bellhorn.
Man. You know, last turn how I said I was going to hold my land so that I didn't get Bell Haunted, and then I just played my land immediately the next turn.
Well played.
Well played, me. Yeah.
Alright, I pass the turn. I'll untap 2.
Discarding my Goldhorn. Alright, here comes the Legionnaire. And he's gonna deal 4 damage to your Bellhorn.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna attack Narset. Yeah, he's gonna attack Narset for 3, 4.
Alright, Narset takes 4.
Which also deals me damage from Kaya.
Yep, and I gain 2.
Go 16 versus 11. You'll go.
No cards in hand?
Nope.
Draw. Oh, no, I don't need to worry about this. So I can draw a card. reckon I can cast this into the Gold Eternals. Take this.
Yeah, I think that's just gonna destroy me.
I also drew these two.
Alright, so before we wrap up, just any quick post-game thoughts regarding the matchup? What do you change? What do you do differently?
Well, I think the deck's unfavoured. This feather deck is unfavoured versus Esper, but it's not ridiculous. It might be a 40% win rate or something like that. I don't know. I've only played a couple games, but it feels like you have to have all the right things go right in order to win. Just Teferi and Narset just seem to be so good against my primary game plan of casting instant speed spells and drawing loads of cards from them.
Narset did a lot more work than I thought it would, so very strong card for the matchup.
Yeah. And the fact that I kind of have to remove them as opposed to pressuring the life total, which is what I want to do against a control deck usually, makes it really awkward. I might have to try playing it a bit more, see if I can refine my play a little bit.
What about you, Luke? What do you think of the matchup?
I think it's pretty good from Esther's point of view. We have so much removal. Obviously some of them can be blanked by God's Willing, but pretty much my game plan is getting you handless, so you've got no cards to cast. And then when I get to that point, my Planeswalkers can kind of take over the game. So, Naya did a lot more work than I thought it would. Being able to draw into the answers that you need, as well as shutting down his drawing cards, really helped that game plan kind of work out. And Teferi is also very nice at shutting down Dreadwood Arcanists. Yeah.
Alright, James, where can people go if they want to play some more Magic?
Well, if you live in Christchurch and you want to play Constructed, then Game Corner is basically the only place to do it. They offer some pretty good price support, you get lots of store credit and sometimes cash prizes.
Danny is very nice.
Yeah. And if you want to play in the biggest tournament in New Zealand later in a few weeks from now, in August 2nd, then you can go to MTG Adept in Auckland. And they've got constructed formats of all types there that you can play. That'll be a good time.